Good morning, everyone. Corinne from Mama's Little Lambs. I am going to be sharing with you how we will be sharing with our family the story of Advent. And I will be back to show you the resources we will be using. Welcome back, everyone. I am going to get started with the first book that we'll be using for Advent. It's The Unwrapping of the Greatest Gift. It's a family celebration of Christmas, and it's by Ann Voskamp. And it is a beautiful book, and these are all the different ornaments that are going to represent each day and stories of each day. So let me show you a little bit about the inside. We've had this book a few years. But we did not do this with my son, who is now 4. So we are going to do this with him this year and as a family. So it's got the table of contents. It goes through each day. It's got your invitation to unwrap the gift. It's got the Just Tree invitation and instructions. And then it's going to start out with the first day. And this is going to be the first ornament that we have. And this is going to be one that we will be using, and my daughter will be placing these on a special tree that will be in our setting room. And I went ahead and ordered the hand-painted ornaments for each day. They're absolutely beautiful. And we are going to be using these, and my daughter, who is an 8th grader, is going to hang these on our tree. I just love these, and I just thought they were so pretty and so special, and we really want to make this a beautiful event. So she will be using these. She has a special Advent tree that she will use. And like I said, it goes through, this is the ornament. It gives you the scripture, and then it gives you the story. It talks about the story, what happened on that day. Then it'll go through the next one, and it will talk about the world, and will give you the God's creation and how he created the world. And then we'll go through the next one. We'll talk about a new scripture, and it will be December 3rd. God is looking for you. And this is the ornament that goes along with this ornament and this drawing. And it goes through until you reach the 25th of December. And they're all in here. I put them in a box with a lid so that they would stay nice, and we will take one out each evening, and this is the time of day. We will do these in the evening. I have some other things for the kids during the day while Daddy's working, but this will be what we're using for the evening. Along with this book is something new that we got, and I am so excited about this. This is where my 4.5-year-old will come in, and we will all use it, but this will be something exciting for him. It's the Wonder of the Greatest Gift. It includes a beautiful 360-degree 14-inch pop-up tree, daily family devotion booklet, 24 full color ornaments, and a star-shaped tree topper. So we're going to use this, and this is so gorgeous. When you pop this up, a tree sets up. I don't know if you can see it because the way my camera is, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And then in each compartment is a day. This starts with day 1, and he will open the flip. I didn't want to open the flaps, and in there will be an ornament, and we will hang each one of those on this tree. This is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can get the full effect of it, but it is gorgeous. So this my son will use, and we will use that along with this set here. We also got a daily devotion, which we'll be using this for the month of December. This is also by Ann Voskamp. It's The Greatest Gift, Unwrapping the Full Love Story of Christmas. And it goes through each day, and when you start the first day, you will have the same symbol for the ornaments that we will be placing on the tree. So this just tells you, it gives you an introduction to it, it gives you a table of contents, and then Out of the stump of David's family will grow a shoot. Isaiah 11:1. And that's the same ornament. So we're going to use this for our daily devotion. So we are excited about that. So that is one set that we have. The set, also something that we are going to use as a family, is called the Giving Manger. And it's got a little wooden manger, and it has a baby, and it has the little legs that set up, and then it has the straw. And it comes with a book. And every time you do an act of good deed, or you do something out of the extraordinary or special to someone or for someone, we're going to place a piece of straw in the manger until it's completely full. And on Christmas morning, we'll place baby Jesus in there. So that's something I'm excited about. I think this is a great tradition to start, and just try to really recognize, are we doing enough for Jesus and helping and being kind to the world? So this is a wonderful activity that we're going to do, and I think it'll be really fun for my son. The other one that he is going to do is called, I don't have it, it's coming in the mail, so it should be here tomorrow. But it's The Shepherd on the Search. It's an Advent activity set, and it talks about a little shepherd. It's kind of like the Elf on a Shelf, but this is about the story of Jesus, and it talks about this little shepherd boy. And then I went ahead and ordered extra. They're called the Shepherd Treasured Advent Cards, so it's going to have him do something special each day. It's going to talk about what he is in search of, what the little shepherd boy does each day. So I'm excited for him to do this and start this as a new tradition in our family. I also have a couple books. This one is by Morning Plans by Pam Barnhill, and it's called Advent. And when you go in here, we will do these activities during the day. It's how to use these plans, companion web pages, subject by subject. We're going to have prayer, memorization. We're going to have poetry, music appreciation, picture study, nature study, art tutorials, math, and reading suggestions. And so it just goes through. It's beautifully done. She always does a great job. So we printed these off. It has some beautiful poetry we can use during poetry tea time and do some special things for Christmas and with our desserts and things we'll serve. So this is another Advent plan that we're going to do. A new one that I got is called Nature Explorers. It is an educational journey into God's creation. It's a nature study through the holidays. I am very excited to be able to start this, and it just has some great things. Let me kind of show you. The cover is absolutely beautiful. But then it talks to nature. It talks to other things that you can get. You can add other studies in. It gives you a list of where you can find them. Gives you a brief intro to nature studies. It's how to do it, how to study nature. Then it gives you some ideas and information, how to begin, how to start. And then it talks about week 1, and it talks about the evergreen. It does give you scripture references, hymns to sing, and then it gives you, the topic is evergreen, and it tells you what they want you to do, and it just kind of goes through. This is a red and green walk. Take a nature walk with a note below, and note all the red and green that you find in nature. And then this is a candle light walk in the evening. Just some really fun, this is week 2, Bethlehem and Peace, and it's just so much fun. They have some really great things in here, and I'm excited to do this. Even though it's cold, we can get bundled up and we can do some great things in nature. So I'm excited for my family to partake in this. Some will do during the day. Some of them require evening. I did also want to share with you this book. It's the Advent Story Book. Absolutely beautiful book. Illustrations are gorgeous. 25 Bible stories showing why Jesus came. And it goes through in, let me just kind of show you the inside of this a little bit. It talks to you about Advent. It gives you the table of contents. It goes through each day. And it talks about the author and why he decided to do this. And then creation and just the pictures. I don't know if it does it justice, but these are absolutely, and then beautiful. Goes to the second day, perfect life, gives you scripture, gives you a beautiful picture. It also says we were made to love and be loved. What is love? Love is wanting good for someone and then doing that good. Love is meeting the needs of another, even at great cost to ourselves. How would you describe love? So it tells you a story, has a beautiful picture, and illustrates the picture, and then it gives you something to think about, critical thinking. So I liked that. It goes through each day. So this is the book that we have. We also did this study last year. This is great if you guys have this one, the Jesus Story Bible. This is great. You read this, go through the Bible reading this. It's got Advent cards. You can punch a hole in these, hang them on a tree. It goes through each day. On the back, it tells you it's December 1st. It gives you the scripture for today, but it goes through every single day. So we made these cards. I laminated them, and you can hang these. We did not. And then it gives you a story, and these were free printables that you could print off, and which made it really nice. So that one's kind of sticking, but it just goes through. It does countdown before Christmas, gives you great information. It does have some CDs, which I did purchase all the CDs for us, so we had further understanding. So that was another great Advent study. If you guys are not certain which one you want, I just wanted to share with you a few options. Then I do have a few books. The first one is the little Advent calendar. It's a sticker activity book, and it's really neat. It's got a little on both sides of the front and back. You just take the stickers out. There are places to place the sticker, and you put each one, start with number 1, so they're going to have number recognition, and then they're going to have to be creative and have some critical thinking. Where does this go? Where is the shadow that matches the sticker? So this would be a lot of fun for them to do. I thought it would be perfect for Mason, so he will like this. Another little Advent activity that I do have for Mason is some cards, and it's a storybook Advent, and it goes through and it gives you different days and it gives you different scriptures, and I just like it because they're scripture cards, and it goes through all the way up to "Oh come, let us adore him" on the 25th. So this was another activity that he can do and he can work on during the day. And then let's see, The Adventure of Christmas. Helping children find Jesus is our holiday tradition. And this book is awesome. It talks about table of contents. It has an introduction. Sorry about that. It talks about the Advent wreath, and it tells you what it represents and what each candle represents. And then it also gives you, celebrate, with an Advent wreath, an Advent calendar of kisses. It talks about teachable moments, and each one has something different. Like this has a treat that you can make. These are teachable moments. This is the Christmas tree. It goes through each different one. The lights on the tree, teachable moments, my very own tree. This gives you the Christmas tree cake with flaming stars. So it's just got recipes, it's got science, it's got math, and just wonderful things. So this is an awesome book. The next book is called A Christmas Advent Story. It's a flip book, and it goes through each day. It tells a story. You flip the pages, and you just go through this book. So this I thought would be fun for Mason in the evenings at night time when we do our bedtime stories. That will be some that I'll share. An Advent storybook, 24 stories to share before Christmas. This would be great during the day for our read alouds. And it just goes through the star with a tail, talks about the eagle, and it has several different stories to share. We are also going to do Jotham's Journey, a storybook for Advent. So we will do this one. This is a great book. I don't know if you've ever read it, but it's a beautiful story about Advent. And then we do have a beautiful story called Great Joy, and we're excited to read that. One other thing that I have from Mason is a felt board. I don't know if you guys use felts anymore, but I do. And Mason can move this around wherever he wants and put felts on here. There's also a full packet of things that will go to the felt board. That way he can use those during his time when he's learning about Advent, and we will be able to share, and he will be able to use these to keep him busy. And I hope you've enjoyed everything. I think I've shared everything with you that I have. We are so looking forward to the Advent season and just all the joy and the learning and just the blessings that we're going to receive. So thank you for stopping in. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe to see more videos. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I make more videos. And if you have any comments, leave them below. If you have any questions, I will respond to those as you leave them. Thank you so much. Enjoy your Advent season, and may God richly bless you and your family.